Good morning, welcome. We are going to start with a little dynamic warm up this morning. So we've done our 10 minutes of rolling. We're going to just start feet at least hip distance. You can always widen your stance for more stability when we do our heel toe rock arm rotations. So we're going to start with a forward direction with those circles, really pressing the heels into the floor, rolling through the balls of the feet up onto your toes. Welcoming the movement to your body. We'll continue the circles forward and then we'll switch, keeping our feet still rocking from heel to toe, keeping your core tight, shoulders relaxed. Let's go ahead and switch the arm direction. And these circles can always be as big or as small as you want them to be. So just warming up through the shoulders, articulating through the feet, really planting and coming up high on those toes if you can, keeping your balance. 3, 2, 1, let those arms go. We're going to cross over next. So we're going to go right over left and then forward fold, just hang for that hamstring stretch. Breathing, reaching for those back toes, those back left toes. We're going to uncross, come into a T, arms out wide, and then cross left over right. So now we'll just alternate back and forth, just going at your own pace, but making sure that you're really stretching through the hamstrings, reaching for those toes, whether you meet your hands to your toes or not. It's not that important. You're just making that effort and you're breathing. Right? Step wide and then reach, forward fold. A couple more times each direction. And then we're going to go into a quad stretch. So if you have something to hold on to, or if you just want to test your balance, engage your core, reach back, grab right ankle, right hand, soft bend in that standing leg. And then if you want to deepen that stretch, pull in a little bit tighter and do a little bit of a lean forward. And we'll let that go. Other side. Grab that left ankle in your left hand. Find that balance and stability in the right leg. Pull that heel in a little bit tighter. And then we'll go into a figure 4. Let's go one more time each side on these quad stretches. So back to right side. Standing up nice and tall, feeling that hip flexor stretch. And then other side, left ankle up. Challenging that balance first thing in the morning. And then we'll go figure 4. So both feet down, let's cross right ankle over left knee, and we'll sit back in that imaginary chair. Again, finding your balance. You can always hold on to something. Maybe even just bringing your arms up in front of you helps that balance. Maybe adding a little pressure to that right knee. You can always also bring that leg up. Let's switch left ankle over right knee. Taking your time in these stretches, you can always stay longer on one side, but we'll go one more time each side. So left ankle is crossing right knee, sitting back in that imaginary chair. And then we'll go back to that right ankle over left knee. One more time each side. Breathing. Balancing. And last side, left over right. Sit back. Remember, you can always bring that leg up to a standing position. All right, and let that go. Shake it out. We're gonna go straight leg kick. So straight leg march, those legs kicking straight out in front of you, reaching opposite hand, opposite toe. So the arm is what's crossing the body, the legs kicking straight out in front of you. We're gonna do a little weighted stacker, or sorry, not stacker, chopper warm up after this. 3 more, and let that go. Shake it out again. Let's go into scoops. So bending the right knee, straight left leg. We're gonna go and scoop down, just reaching under and forward and through with those arms, just making a little scooping motion. So again, this is a hip flexor stretch, hamstring stretch. Sitting back as much as you can as you bring that bent knee just directly over those toes. It shouldn't go too far forward. And you're sitting down or imagining sitting back and down. Back should stay nice and straight. Some people can scoop like right along the floor, the lower you can get. 3 more. And shake it out. All right, forward lunges. So stepping forward with an overhead reach, sitting into that back knee, pushing off that front leg and switching sides. Forward lunge, overhead reach. Again, finding your balance. Woo. 1 more. Each side, make it even for you. And then we'll go into our boot strappers. So standing up nice and tall, feet outside hip distance. We're gonna take a deep squat, hands reaching down to your toes, elbows inside your knees, and then straighten those legs. Forward fold, hamstring stretch again, and then back into that deep squat. Just warming up all those hip flexors. Let your head hang. Beautiful. Straight legs to that deep squat. Good, good, good. And then we're gonna walk out from here into plank, push up to down dog. So hands on the mat, straight legs, walk out to your plank position. You can bring the feet in a little bit if that's too wide, and then push up to your down dog position. You can walk the dog, stretching the calves, alternating bent knees, back to plank, back to down dog. We'll do about 5 rotations back and forth, and then we'll walk up to standing. Breathing. You got it. And next, down dog, walk those hands back to your feet. And round up nice and slow. All the way up, big shoulder roll, both directions. Okay, we're gonna go into our chopper warm up. So grabbing a single dumbbell, any weight is fine. We're gonna start out with just our center chop. So right between the legs, sitting and popping those hips. Toes are at a little bit of an angle. Nice, we're working. Center chop, 40 seconds. We'll have a little rest, and then we're gonna go into diagonal chops. Getting through this nice warm up before we start our Tabata couplets. Okay, good. 10 more seconds. Center chop. 3, 2, 1. Resting. Carefully let that weight go. So we'll start out at the left shoulder, swinging down to the right hip. So feet again are hip distance at least. Point that right toe and then swing down to that right hip. Come up to that toe, swing through the hip. Nice. Just like you're chopping through a tree with the base of that dumbbell. Show you side view. Point and swing. Really squeezing through that right leg. Core is tight. Push and pull. Almost there. And let that go. 10-second rest. We're going to start up at the right shoulder, swinging left. Here we go. We're just going one time through all of these. Good job. Bring it right back up to that right shoulder. Ten seconds. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. All right, center rotations. We're going to keep that dumbbell close if you have any shoulder issues or if it's really heavy. Farther out, if you can hold it there, we're going to rotate through the middle. I'm going to keep my weight closer. No strains in the shoulders. Looking over that back shoulder if you can. Getting that rotation through your obliques. Good job. Feet are moving along with you. Try not to get dizzy while doing this. 10 more seconds. Last 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Little rest. All right, we're going to go into triple crush. So deadlift, curl, press, and dip behind the heads for your tricep dip. All right, last one. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 40 seconds. Keep those elbows nice and tight and your chin off your chest. Head looking straight forward. That's it. Ten seconds to go. Little rest, and we're going to demo, or I will demo the first couplet for our Tabatas. 2 and 1. Bring it down. Sip of water. Shake your legs out, shake your arms out. Maybe even a little arm stretch. I'm going to grab a sip of water. All right. First Tabata couplet this morning. A little cardio. We're going into squat, hop, ground touch. So feet go out, hand drops down, feet come back in, opposite hand drops down. Keep that chest up, head up. Squat, hop, ground touch, 20 seconds. Then we're going down onto our mat, onto our knees for tricep push-ups. So really important that you keep your hands directly underneath your chest, not too far out in front of you, not too far underneath you. So right under your chest, elbows are gonna shoot straight back. So it's a small movement as your chest drops, arms rub along your sides, and you push up. So tricep push-ups. You can always elevate that also on a couch. Easy to just bring those hands underneath you. Same thing, just from an elevated position. All right? So squat, hop, ground touch, tricep push-ups. I'm gonna start our timer. You'll hear the beep. 2010, starting in 5 with those ground, squat, hop, ground touch. Here we go, our first couplet. 20 seconds, so we're getting in as many as we can. Nice cardio burst. That's it. 3, 2, 1, let that go. Down onto your mat. Tricep push-ups. That hand placement. Here we go. Heels can be squeezed in towards your bottom. Keep those elbows shooting straight back. Decrease the range of motion if you need to. Just don't go down quite as far. Right back up. Squat, hop, ground touch. Okay, we're working. That's it. Perfect. Woo. And getting that heart rate up. Onto the mat, push-ups, or if you're elevating to your chair. Keep those arms nice and narrow. Tricep push-ups. Almost there. Push, push. All right, back up. You got this. Squat, hop, ground touch. You can always eliminate the squat. Tap it in. Okay, tap it in. Just a little step instead of a hop. Almost there. All right, back down. Tricep push-ups. Nice and narrow. Push that floor away. Make sure your hands are directly under your chest. All right. Back up. Squat, hop, ground touch. Make sure you're breathing. Hopefully you've got your favorite music playing. Woo, help you get through this workout. All right, back down. We are going into round 8 right here. 8 of 12. Push, push, you got it. Keep that body stiff as a board. You can decrease the range of motion. Even little tiny pushes are fine. Bend those elbows and extend. right. Back to our push-ups, and then we got one more of each after this. Head looking out and down. Nice straight line, right? All right, our last two. Ten seconds. Let it go. All right, way to get that last one in. Onto your mat. Push-ups. 20 seconds. Breathe through it. You got this. Arms rubbing along your sides as you dip those elbows to the back. All right, child's pose, stretch from there. Stretch and rest. Sip of water when you're ready. I'm gonna reset this timer. Great job. New couplet coming up. All right, we have duck under squats and uppercuts. We'll start out with uppercuts. So weights at your chest, dumbbells at your chest. We're gonna do that scoop, not the crossbody punch that we did on Monday. Pinching with those bent elbows. Scoop and punch. All right, try not to go too low with the weights. I don't want to see from here. Okay, I want you to keep them up. So protect and punch. Uppercuts, and then we're going into our duck under squat. So rack those weights, step together, step, getting low, and that little change of weight, shift of weight is what I was meaning to say. Shift of weight in the legs, sitting back in the heels. Uppercuts into duck under squats. Starting in 5, couplet number 2. Powering through this workout. Remember, uppercuts can always be done body weight. Twist and punch. Uppercut, you got it. Jab right under the chin. Okay. Relax those arms, roll those shoulders. Duck under squat, rack the weight. Step together, step. Weight should be in your heels. Maybe you can step the distance of your mat. Bottom back, core tight. Duck that head. Uppercuts. Round 3. Twist and punch. Keep that core tight. Squeeze through that leg, through your glute. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Duck under squats. You can always use one dumbbell. Here. Okay? Step together, step. Keep that weight wrapped. Chest height. Shift that weight side to side. Get that body nice and low. Woo! Almost there. All right, if you drop the weight, grab it again. Or set that other dumbbell down and just body weight uppercuts. Get your cardio burst in. No weight, I want to see you going faster. Make it intentional. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Arms and shoulders, right? Don't forget those legs are working too. Step together, step. Shift that weight. Side to side, low in the middle. Three, 2, 1. All right, I'm doing this round body weight. Give my arms a little rest. Body weight uppercuts, or with your dumbbells. Make those punches intentional. Jabbing right under. Squeeze through the legs, squeeze through the glute. Keep your core tight. Last one. All right, we're doing that duck under. Going into round 8 right here. No, wait, I want to see you go a little bit lower in the middle. Shift side to side. All right, back to uppercuts. 9 and 10. Here we go. These 2 and 2 more. Down. Duck unders. Roll your shoulders. Keep that chest open. Step together, step. All right, last 2. Uppercuts, duck under. I'm going body weight. Twist and punch. Halfway there. Woo! Welcome in your hump day. Getting through these Tabatas. All right, last 20 seconds. Step together, step. Dumbbell, 2 dumbbells. Prayer position, if you're body weight, we got this. Low in the legs, shift the weight. Butt back, weight in your heels. Stay tall through your torso. All right, shake it out. Couplet number 3 coming up. Get a sip of water. Reset the timer. We are going into, oh yes, cross-body mountain climbers. So this can also be elevated on a couch or chair. Hands directly underneath your shoulders. Up in that plank position, crossing opposite knee to opposite elbow. So to pick up that speed, cardio burst, and then we'll rest, right? 10-second rest. Bring those hands just a step out in front of you. You're gonna pop up to plank again. Shoulder tap, right, left, pike, toe taps. Back to shoulder taps. Back to toe taps. Okay, so plank, shoulder taps, pike, toe taps. Take it at your own pace, but remember, Tabata couplets, 20 seconds, you're supposed to do max effort. But I want to make sure also that your body positioning is in the right spot. So if you're elevating, again, hands under shoulders for those cross-body mountain climbers. If you're elevating, 2 exercises you can absolutely elevate. Shoulder taps. Then you're pushing your bottom up and you're reaching for those toes. Back to shoulder taps. Back to toe taps. Okay, so elevating. Super easy for these two if you want to stay off the floor. All right, I'm grabbing a sip of water. We're going to get started. I don't know about you guys, but this wind is kicking my butt with allergies. All right, starting in 5. Mountain climbers, cross-body mountain climbers. Go, 20 seconds. Head looking out and down. Back is nice and flat. I have a squeaky mat. Almost there. Little child's pose stretch before we go into that plank, shoulder tap, hike, toe taps. 20 seconds. It's almost a nice relaxing stretch, right? But remember, we're trying to get in as many as we can. Bring it down. Child's pose stretch. Or if you're up, just stand up. Cross body. Hands under shoulders. Past the halfway mark. You can always slow it down. Stability, cross body. Rest. Whew. All right, back to shoulder taps. Taps. That's it, keep going. Rest. We're almost at the halfway mark. These two will be halfway. Cross body mountain climbers. Slow it down. Stability, or pick it up. Resting. Oh, those are killer. Plank, shoulder tap. Toe taps. Keep going, keep going. All right, I'm gonna elevate next round along with you. Body mountain climbers. Keep those knees reaching towards that opposite elbow. Head looking out in front of you and down. And stretch. Shoulder taps. Toe taps. Right, this is elevating. We're moving. All Nice work. We are way past that halfway mark. Going into 9 of 12 right here. Cross-body mountain climbers. These two and two more. Two, one, rest. Plank toe touch, or plank shoulder taps. Nice and steady. Woo. Two more after this. Nice work, you guys. Last two. Last one of each exercise right here. 20 seconds. Cross-body mountain climbers. Keep going. 5 seconds. Rest. Plank shoulder taps. Tight toe taps. Last 20 seconds. Almost there. Don't stop. Beautiful. Oh, bring it up. Water towel. Reset. New couplet. Give me 1 sec. Whew. Get a little cardio burst there. All right. Next two. Lunging. Lateral lunge to a wide sumo squat. So dumbbell in either hand. We're going to work right side first. Stepping laterally, I want to make sure your toes are at a little bit of an angle. Usually, I want your toes straight forward. But because we're going to go into a sumo squat after, I want a little tiny angle to your toes. So stepping out to the right, dumbbells hang. You're going to push off that foot, bring those weights up, and then step back out for a sumo squat. Arms come down, lateral lunge, weights come up, step back out, sumo squat. Lateral lunge, tap, sumo squat. So that's real time. I want movement, no stopping, okay? Just staying on that one side, then same thing on the other side. Step out first, lateral lunge, tap together, sumo squat. Hands down, lateral lunge, tap, sumo squat. All right? This can always be done body weight also. No weights at all needed. You would just step, hang, step, squat. Step, hang, step, squat. Okay? That's all we're doing. As many as we can get in the 20 seconds. Right leg is moving first. Find your stability in your left leg. Dumbbells, if you're using them, here we go. Lateral lunge to a wide sumo squat. Remember that ankle. Beautiful. Left side. Stability in that right leg. Little angle. Here we go. Lateral. Sumo. You got it. Find that pace. Find that tempo. pushing off that movement, right? Pushing off that outside leg. Here we go. Beautiful. Don't forget to hang those arms, hang your head, look at your toes. Perfect. Shake it out. Stability in the right leg. Left leg stepping. Racking those weights for that sumo squat. Challenge yourself trying to keep that left leg off the floor the whole time between that tap and your lunge and your squat. Shoulder rolls. Right leg moving. Left leg is working too. Beautiful. We are so close. Left leg stepping. Just keep moving. Don't stop. All right, we are past that halfway mark. Oh yes, we are. 7 to 12 right here. Breathe, breathe. Left leg moving. 8 to 12. Step together, step, right? Get that little angle with that stable leg. Halfway. These two and two more. Whew. All right, we got it. Last two after this. All right. 40 seconds of work. Last two. Sitting low in that sumo squat. Whew. All right, last one. 20 seconds. Woo. Dumbbells are going down after this. All right, stretch it. Shake it out, dumbbells down. One last couplet. Speedy quick. We got this. Just enough time. Excuse me. Like I said, those allergies are just kicking my butt. Okay, no dumbbells needed. On our back, on our mat. We knew we weren't going to leave here without doing some core, right? So dead bugs. Dead bugs to start. Make sure you've got plenty of room overhead. Legs are going to extend opposite. So arms up to start. This is your starting position. Go lay down so you can see. And then opposite leg, opposite arm are going to drop. Come back up, and then other side, drop. Come back up. Dead bugs. Okay, then we're going into double leg stretch. Hug those knees, arms and legs shoot out. Dead bugs, double leg stretch. This is our finisher. We'll stretch after. Okay, dead bugs. In 5. In 5. Starting position, and opposite arm and leg drop. And make sure you've got plenty of room. You're not going to run into furniture. Opposite arm, opposite leg, drop. Keep that lower back pressed into the mat. Do not lose connection with that mat underneath your back. Okay, if you lose connection, keep the legs up. Start back in the opposite direction. Same with these guys. Lower back stays pressed. Hug the knees in, arms and legs shoot out. If you can get those legs lower, that's great. If you need to keep them higher, that's totally fine. Just make sure you've got that constant connection with your back to the mat. Hug it out. Woo. Dead bugs. 3 of 12 right here. We got this. So good. Finishing with our core, finishing with our abs. And then we're going to stretch and be ready for our day. Woo. Don't forget to go back to that starting position. Keep that lower back pressed. Hug those knees in. Double leg stretch. 12 right here. Head and neck up the whole time if you can on these double leg stretches. Work those upper abs. Don't forget to breathe. All right, head goes down, rock side to side. Tabletop starting position, arms up. Bugs. Your head is resting on the mat through this whole series of dead bugs. Really straighten that leg. It feels so good to get that full extension. Arm overhead, leg extension. So great. All right, double leg stretch. Don't forget to breathe. Come on, come on. All right, back to dead bugs. It should be 7 or 12 right here. Hopefully my counting's right. Woo! All right, going into 8 of 12 with our double leg stretch. That's it. Molly's making sure I'm doing them right. Almost there. All right, back to dead bugs. Keep breathing, knowing we're almost through this. Big extension of both your arm and your leg. Double leg stretch, and then one more of each. Breathe, breathe. These guys are distracting me. It's good. I need distraction. Keep breathing. Keep going. All right, last one of each right here. And then we're going to stretch it out. Tabletop, dead bugs. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. That's all we have left. All right. Last one. Double leg stretch. If you can stay on with me, we're going to go through our series of cool down stretches. Hopefully you can stay on with me. If you can't, have an amazing day. Get your stretching in on your own time. Stretching is just as important. Cool down is just as important as the workout. All right, hug those knees in. Roll over onto your belly, little cobra stretch. Fantastic work. I'm going to stop this timer and we will cool down together. So cobra stretches on your belly, arms at your sides, legs extended, just lifting that chest, lifting that torso only as high as is comfortable for you. Inhale on the down, exhale, push away, lift. One more time, and then we'll push back into child's pose. And when you're ready, child's pose. Knees go out wide, big toes together, arms extended. Belly down, belly. Thanking your body for that amazing work. Continuing to push that floor away. Deepening that stretch, getting your bottom lower towards your heels, then we'll walk our hands over to the side. Our elbows stay lifted the whole time, never touching the floor. Just walking those arms over to the left for your right side body stretch, which you cannot see because I have two dogs sitting in front of me, and then walking back to center and over to the right for your left side body stretch. Back to center. And let's just hike our hips up into down dog. So curl those toes under, hike your hips up, walk the dog, alternating bent knees. Breathing here. We'll do a quick figure four stretch from our standing position. I know I'm going over time. So walk your hands back to your toes. Round up nice and slow. Big shoulder roll at the top, both directions. Let's go figure four stretch. So just cross right ankle over left knee. I'm glad we did these before we started. Hip flexor stretches, so important. And then we'll go quad stretch. So right ankle over left knee, figure four, and then right ankle in your right hand, standing quad stretch. We'll do the same thing on the other side. If you have time, you can always do those cross body stretches on the floor. I'm going to do this rather quickly so I don't go over time too much for you so you can get on with your day. Figure forward, left ankle over your right knee, and then quad stretch, left ankle in your left hand. Bring that down. Let's go a couple of shoulder stretches really quick. So big arms wide, right arm across your chest, looking over that right shoulder, chin up, pulling that shoulder down away from your chin. And then tricep stretch, that right hand goes overhead, just gently holding on to that right elbow with your left hand, and then pushing your head back into your hand just to deepen that tricep stretch. And we'll go back to that wide stretch, and then left arm across your chest, hooking with your right hand, left shoulder down, chin up, and then tricep stretch on that same left hand, reaching down your back, gently holding on to that left elbow with your right hand, and then letting that go. Shake it out. Amazing job. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you back here very soon.